Hello everybody, how are you? I hope everything is fine. Today we're going to do a little reading for candle wax, and I also would like to pull some tea leaf cards as well as like the general messages for the collective. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the tea leaf cards at the beginning of the reading. Please take it as it resonates. It doesn't have to be for the all same person. Okay, let's see. What I would like to know right now is like what you have to see, okay? What you have to see, like what you have to expect, maybe what is going to happen next, like the even emergent messages and something like that. Desk, pay attention to your work. All right. Also, there's the pen, like quill. And I have that image for a while now, like signing up something. If you have to sign something up, please be careful about that, all right? Tent, a temporary solution. What I also see is like some kind of camping, for a short term, like for some kind of a short trip, some kind of invitation for a camping, something like that can be important as well. There's a star card. Guaranteed success. So in the really short term, I think what you're going to have like a beautiful success, but this success is something that you worked really hard. So it is not something that is going to make you feel okay, oh my god, where does it come from? I actually don't remember seeing any success like that. Oh my god, where did it come from? Really? We don't have success in that way. I don't know why we are always just like talking like unexpected, and no, success is not unexpected. You expect it one way or another. Okay. Crown. Honor and respect will come to you. Beautiful. Speechless. I am speechless. And last but not least, well, I'm not really surprised. Rat, someone working against you behind your back. Please focus. Focus. It's just like insisting on not focusing it. All right. Who is this person and why this person is around you? A lot of people who are doing the readings, they always say something, and I genuinely agree with them in many circumstances. Like, don't tell all the stories, don't share all the things with like maybe like an imposter, maybe somebody who is not being that honest. They always warn you about like keep it to yourself. I did warn you before, like keep it to yourself, don't share every detail with the people. Yes, this is the true thing to do, obviously, but if you would like to figure out who is the rat, if you have that kind of an intention to find out who is the rat, and I think there's something that you can do, giving the half-ass information about a situation to see the, how this person is going to react. Let's say, like you are invited to go to a certain place, all right? Let's say that. And you are sharing that information. It is not going to, it's going to have a life-changing event for any of the person who is reading or who is listening to this kind of information that you are sharing, all right? And then what this person is going to do is like, who are you going to go with? Maybe you should take this and that, and they're going to give you like a really stupid name, like has nothing to do in your life, and like maybe you should go there with this person, and you're like, why would I go to that place with this person? What has to do, like, why would I do that? What is the point of this conversation? What is the point of this conversation at the begin with? Like, why are we having this? It is annoying. It is annoying as hell. I am so angry right now, but just like the feeling of it is like, what is the point of what you just said? What's the point of it? And if you have something like that, okay, let's assume that this person said a really ridiculous thing as like a suggestion, like, why? And that person is your rat. That person doesn't want you to succeed. That person does not want you to be really successful in your life, maybe more successful than they are. And be very, very careful, okay? I know it is time consuming and it is really energy consuming to trap, or putting the traps all over. So let's see who is this person. But sometimes focusing on this rat is necessary, and I think this is what you should do. Okay, you will have a beautiful situation for yourself. That's what I felt. But let's see the candle wax. I am excited. Candle wax is always exciting. I am burning the yellow one. Okay. Someone is trying to get the attention from you, like the center of a certain situation they would like to become, and they are trying their chances. If you have a person around you happens to have narcissistic tendencies, I'm not calling them like they're having the disorder or they're just like literally narcissistic people. I'm not saying that, but let's say that they can be weird in sometimes. So this person is going to act up. Please act up. Please be careful with this person. They're going to act up. And when they do that, you're going to feel like, how didn't I see this? You're going to feel, this is what they do, don't they? They just like behave in a really ridiculous way. And after that, everyone else around it is just like, how I didn't see that, how I didn't recognize what was happening, and how I didn't get my, measures for this situation. Maybe you're gonna have that kind of a guilt trip for a while, but please do remember, this person is gonna do no matter what, and they are just like trying to soften you for a while as like a meat, and then they are going to use it as like a dinner. So this is what they do. Don't take it personally as much as possible, all right? I see that there's going to be some kind of communication for you. This communication could be related to a official situation, and the work-related situation, money-related situation. And I think you are going to get really good kind of money, or some kind of an explanation is going to be made by the people who are trying to communicate with you. If you are like an influencer, or if you have like a social media thing, it could be like a really good kind of sponsorship, but they're going to be like putting the demands really crystal clear at the beginning, and there's going to be like no room for failure, and you're not going to fail. You will be really good at that. Let's say that you are not in this business, okay, and you are having a decent and beautiful job, and you're really happy about it, and it pays the bills, and you feel comfortable when you're doing it. I think you are going to get some kind of an offer, and this offer is going to be really big and really well thought, well defined. You're going to be like, it's impossible to just, refuse this thing. It is so good to be true. But it's not like somebody's trying to shade, somebody's trying to steal something from you. That's why it is just like so good to be true. No, it is not like that. Sometimes some people can articulate what they want, what they need so good. So good. Like it leaves no room for failure. Again, I have to say that. Okay. I heard something like settling for the second best. This is not you. This is not the person that you are thinking of. However, it could be like some kind of a conversation when you are dealing with some kind of a flirt. If you have somebody in your mind, like you like this person, but you are not so sure about it. Some people around you might actually encourage you to go and pursue someone else instead of this person. They might think that this person does not like you, or they are not your equal, or something like that, in a way that like you are not good enough, okay? Like you cannot do this thing, you cannot pull this off, or something like that. But I don't think that you are going to be the second best thing for somebody, and you are not going to choose the second best for yourself. It is not your destiny. You are going to be really, really good. You are going to be amazing when it comes to love related messages. I'm going to talk about it, okay? I have really big love downloads these days. I don't know who is listening this thing, but some kind of a love that is going to make everybody talk. Okay, they're gonna talk. A lot of people are talking about this love situation. Maybe this is something that you're not asking for. Okay, why everyone else is being involved? Why everyone else is just like leaving their comments and marks? Why? I don't want that. Maybe your significant other or so soon to be significant other is going to say something like that. Why everyone else is so interested with this thing? They might have some kind of like, I don't want other people to get involved with this thing. It's all right. But people are going to talk nonetheless, even if you are not sharing online, even if you are not saying that, if you are not sharing with your friends and your family, people are going to talk no matter what happens. Okay, it is not something that you can control, and it would be better if you just like accept it as it is now, so you can have like a beautiful happiness for each other. Okay, some kind of celebration. I see this celebration can be for like somebody's birthday, or it could be like a celebration of a promotion for somebody, or it could be like there's going to be a party and the last minute everybody is just like, okay, let's go to that party, why not? And you're going to feel really good about it, socializing a lot. I see, if you're an introvert, if you don't want to socialize, it could be like an online game party. Honestly, why wouldn't be? Something is going to catch your attention and everybody is just going to be interested with this situation as well. I see there's an event that is arriving at your door. Like at the beginning I was talking about like, let's say that there's an event and you're going to attend. I think genuinely there's going to be some kind of an event that you are going to attend, and this event is going to be important for your career, for your social life. It is like the great place to be socializing and making new connections regarding work. So if you plan your preparations, like I am going to do my hair and my nails and those kind of things, I'm speaking of like glowing up preparations for this event, you are going to get more of the results. I think everybody's going to compliment you. But again, I have to say, like in the cards that we saw just now, like somebody, a specific person, just maybe one person is being a little too extra for you, okay? A narcissistic tendency person we are speaking of. This person is just like, okay, if you are having any kind of a, success, they're just like, have you seen my friend who's having this success? This is my friend. And they're going to turn it into themselves, like it is their own doing or something like that. So I think you will see something like that. And also this person wants you to fail. Deep down inside, they would like you to fail because they are actually thinking what you are doing is really good, and maybe they think that you don't deserve it. Like there's an energy of a person who thinks that you don't deserve good things, okay? And this person is really close to you. It could be like a family member, it could be like a really close friend. Maybe this person was not like this before, but recently this person turned into something a little, I don't know. You all know those kind of people, don't we? I would like to say that I think what you are going to purchase these days is going to have a beautiful impact in your life. Like, for argument's sake, you're buying a skincare, okay? This skincare is gonna be the best skincare, or like it's gonna change you. Like you're going to get some kind of a vitamin, and this is gonna be really effective, and you're gonna be like, okay, I swear by this thing, it works, it is amazing, something like that, and you would like to introduce this product to other people as well. And I think you will be successful to do so. I see an old man who is trying to get a conversation with you. It could be like a father figure. This person is like having some kind of news that they would like to share with you. Not bad news, no. But it could be related to some amount of money. It could be related to some amount of, maybe a property, some kind of property that you might have, something in common that you have with this person maybe, or maybe it is like some kind of an inheritance and they would like to speak about it. like there's an effect. Somebody around you is trying to stop you. Genuinely, that's what I feel. Maybe, you know how it could be, this person is just like always finding an excuse to divide your attention. When you are focusing on something, this person jumps in and they say, look at this, look at this, look at this. And you look at that thing, it is just like absolutely piece of trash, and it has nothing to do with you or whatever you're doing at that specific moment. And this person is just like so pleased with themselves to just like interrupt you. Please be careful with those kind of things. Close your doors, ignore the calls, put your phone into like airplane mode if it is necessary. Please do not interrupt yourself, especially when you're working, okay? Especially when you're dealing with the work-related situations. There's some kind of an exam that I see. If you are getting into some kind of an exam, I think you're going to be really successful and you're going to feel really fine. If you are not getting into some kind of an exam, it could be something like some kind of a survey, some kind of filling the forms. It could be something like that. And your results, your answers are going to be important, okay? I see some flip-flops. Some people are going for a vacation. It could be like, okay, let's go to this vacation. Let's do this together. Let's go to camping. I was talking about the camping. Of course, when you're going to camping, it depends on like where you're going, but flip-flops and camping, I mean. Anyway, but let's say that you're going to camp around the beach, then be my guest. It could be like a concert, and it could be like a festival nearby sea. Something like that can also happen too. Like in last minute invitation, and everybody is like, let's do this together. Let's all of us go to this place. It's like doing something all together. Okay? Doing something all together. Okay. I am going to let it burn for a second. Because I would like to have another. I feel like every time I say another, DJ Khaled ruined that for me. Like another one. I'm sorry for that joke. I do it all the time. I would like to specifically focus on the love-related messages. Some physical act is about to happen for you. This physical act is something that is going to make you really, really happy and really satisfied. It is not, anxiety-driven situation. It is not really horrifying situation. No, it is not like that. What you're going to have is going to be really lovely, really blissful, and you're going to feel loved. You're going to love, and you're going to feel loved. It's like really good, okay? Really passionate situation that I see for you and for the person that you're going to have this thing, together. And a surprise type of messages are about to happen. Like you are going to receive a lot of messages from a specific person, okay? This, maybe you are expecting like a one message, like some kind of a message, but this person is going to just like go really wild with like paragraphs of like messages, not in a bad way, but in an intense way. Like why maybe they were acting in a certain way before, why maybe there was no connection before, why, like how they feel about this situation. They would like to share like this, the share of feelings. It is going to be really important. And most of the time when something like that happens, it's like a drunk call, it's like a drunk text. I know not many people are taking it seriously, right? But I think in your situation it is going to have a meaning, and I think in your situation it is going to be welcomed, those messages from this person. If you had somebody in your life and you were like not so sure about the communication and whatever, I think this situation is going to be resolved. You're going to see the actual truth of this person and how they feel and how they think. And if there's anything that is bothering their mind, you are going to be there to help them as much as possible. Okay, they might have some kind of an external struggle in their lives, like they have to focus on something before they can actually talk to you. It's not like they have to break up with somebody so they can talk to you. It's not like that. This is not how I felt. Okay, what I felt is like this person is some kind of, some kind of a struggle. This struggle is just like taking too much time and effort, and they cannot see the future for themselves maybe, and they are just like thinking like, do you know how does it feel like? They felt maybe like they had something really, really good for themselves, okay? Whatever that is going on for themselves. Maybe like a work-related situation. They were feeling so good about it. But then something happened and they started to feel like they made this person unwelcome. One way or another. They made this person unwelcome. Like they are the odd ones. They are the ones that are not, fitting in to the situation. And this person started to think of like finding something else, but they also had this thing in their mind like, this is the best place that I can go. I cannot find better than this. And then they felt a little desperate about the situation, like what am I going to do about this situation? How am I going to be able to, deal with this situation, they're going to say. And this is going to take a lot of time and effort in their mind and in their heart, because as far as I can see, this person would like to come to you with like everything possible in their hands. They would like to become that person who's just like fixing everything, solving everything. They are really good at everything, because this is how they were being conditioned before. Maybe they had this narcissistic people around them, and they have to be the one who is just like doing everything, and they just like they are literally being conditioned in this situation. So I think you will see something like that with this person. But I see like a physical connection. It's going to be really deep. It is going to be really intense and passionate. And if you are not looking for a child, please be careful about it. Honestly, love making, the baby making, that's what I see. Baby making love. And could be, if it is something like that you are not interested, please be careful about that. All right, I think what they thought that, I'm going to be good enough by myself and then I'm going to approach you. They had something like that. And some kind of a circumstance is going to change for them, and then they are going to speak to you about the situation. Or they would, when they are like speaking about the situation, they would like to be like, okay, but I found the solution after that. They would like to like come up with some kind of a completion. They would like to be, okay, I fixed this situation, I fixed the problem. Yeah, there was a problem, but I fixed it before. That's why they would like to keep this conversation a little bit later. They are delaying some kind of conversation. That's what I see. This person can have like, or maybe, whatever messages that you are taking right now, but there's a person who is like really passionately thinking about you. They are feeling really good about you, and they would like to have something with you. However, when it comes to acting on this kind of feelings, they are just like failing a little short. Not because they don't like you enough. Some people are always believing that if they liked you enough, they would do something about it. But honestly, everyone is different in this thing. To each their own. Everybody has a different kind of an opinion and different type of approach and different type of expectations from love. So it's just like so ridiculous to generalize those kind of things. Like if they liked me, they would do something about it. They will do something about it, but maybe not in the time that you were thinking of, or not in the way that you are thinking of. Are you ready for that kind of thing? Did you do something about this person, for example? Did you do something for this person? Do they know that you like them enough, that you will be there for them? It goes in both ways, I think what you are going to have like the abundance in love in these days. You are going to feel spoiled when it comes to love. This person is going to shower you with love. They're going to give you gifts. Some kind of gift I see. Some kind of red ribbon I see. Like red ribbon is just like a symbol, obviously, but like it is representation of some kind of a gift, and you're going to feel really happy about it. This person is, it's not just like materialistic, this person is going to say something is going to make a lot of sense. It's gonna, this person is going to come up with a song that this person is going to share this song with you, and you're going to feel like, okay, this is our song now. Like whatever this person is going to do is going to be like the best thing that you can think of for yourself. And because this is coming from like a bottom of the heart, and it is like so genuine and so honest, so raw even, you will feel that for yourself. And everyone else, again, I have to say that people are talking, okay? I don't know what kind of work that you're having, but work-related conversations are going to turn into like a love-related gossip. Like you are having the colleagues, your colleagues are talking about your love situation. If you are doing like an Instagram thing, if you're doing like a YouTube thing, people who are following you, people who are just like looking at your pictures, they are going to talk about this person. Like it has a lot of thing, and maybe that person is just like feeling a little, I'm not going to say that this person is afraid and they are feeling like it is wrong. It is not, but this person is just like, okay, what people are going to say, possibly because what kind of condition that they are in right now is encouraging that kind of toxic system, like what other people would do, what other people would say. The place that we were talking about this person is in, maybe the narcissistic people were in, and those kind of things, I don't know, like they thought that it was going to be good, but then all of a sudden it turned into some kind of a toxic situation. Maybe in that place, like everyone else is just like being so focused on the visibility online, the screen time, or maybe they are so obsessed with the idea of like how other people are going to see this thing. Like, what am I gonna share? Like my picture, I'm sharing my picture, people are gonna like it, people are going to comment about it, and they find it a little like performative, and that's why they're gonna be like, okay, I don't like that, and they don't want to jump to like from one toxic situation to another one. They would like to be so sure about what is going to happen in this relationship, in this setting for themselves as well, because they would like to protect their hearts as much as you would like to protect yours. But a lot of messages, like flow of messages I see, like you are, for argument's sake, one day you're gonna wake up and there are gonna be like 50 messages, like in a long paragraphs and everything. And you're going to read each and every one of them, and you're going to feel connected after each of them. You're going to feel, okay, I understand you, I understand you, I understand you. That's what I hear. Like, it doesn't have to be like overnight, but explanation, some kind of an explanation. I have to talk about this situation, I have to say that to this person. I hear that so much in my brain and in my heart, like it is literal download right now that I am receiving. I think you're going to feel so connected with this person after this thing, and you don't want this person to leave or go anywhere else. You don't want this person to be someone else's person. Like intense, passionate connection, physically and mentally and emotionally. Not because you guys are just like traumatized by the negative people all the time, not because of that. You could be, but this is not the reason. But you will see the true connection, you will see the potential of the situation, and you will pursue this person. You will see that this person is also pursuing you, like some kind of a pursue. It is worth it. It is literally worth it. Okay, unbelievable. What else do I see? Look, if you have a husband or a wife, or you have like a long-term relationship, define by yourself, like what is long-term relationship, define it. Like if you have something like that deep connection, I think you will see that something is going to break, and after this break, something is just going to be out there. It's going to be like genie out of the bottle, and then this is going to create a better communication with your loved one. Like honesty will grow, and how you feel, how this person feels, it is going to have like an importance of like to share those kind of things, it will have importance, okay? If you felt like, okay, my lover, my husband, my wife, my girlfriend, my boyfriend does not love me anymore as much as, you know, they were interested with me before, you will see why, you know, how they are feeling, actually, how they are feeling, and they are going to explain some kind of an explanation. This explanation is huge and important. It's really, really important. Okay? I don't want to end the reading. I don't know why. What I would like to do, if you don't mind, I would like to look at a couple of more things. Okay? Let us sit there for a second. Look, when it comes to love, genuinely, Keeper deck is not the best thing that you can use. However, I am going to use it to see any other messages that maybe we can see. No, I'm not just like focusing on as like the love messages now, but if it shows, it shows, okay? What the Keeper card is going to show me about the situation. House is talking about the foundation, you know, the groundness of a situation. And a message, you see a lot of messages, like flood of messages are going to come. These messages are going to have a meaning, you know. It's not like a childish behavior. It is not like a drunk person who is just like behaving. No, it is not like that. It is going to have a meaning for you. And when you receive those messages, you will feel really, really good about it. You will feel, okay, I know what I want. I know this person and what they want. I can trust on this person. Or maybe you are going to think, what else? I don't know. But you will feel so crystal clear about the situation after that. Also, I would like to talk about something else for just a second. Like, you can receive some messages from home, literally. You know, the Keeper cards can be really literal. So literal, like it can be frightening sometimes. Okay, there's a mature woman. Mature people in the deck is talking about like understanding. The level of understanding is increasing. The depths of intuition, the depths of understanding is just like increasing in general. And I think you will understand better. You will understand what's happening. That's what it says. Mature people. That's what I was saying. Literally, that's what I was saying. After this conversation, people are going to act more maturely. After this situation, everybody's going to be like, okay, I know, I understand. All right. It's so good. Okay. You see, there's a, like this person possibly is feeling like they simply cannot, you know. The end of the message, like they cannot. They feel like it. However, this feeling of boundaries, this feeling of like I cannot do this, I cannot do that, is coming from the like the older traumas of that are being, you know, presented to you through like the narcissistic situations. You see, something is changing. The journey card in here is like, it is either literal journey or it is like moving forward. You see, this person is feeling like the lack of, you know, but first I have to have this so I can have that kind of a feeling. And it is always like 99% at least, I can say that, like misleading. There's no necessity for that, obviously. That person to feel like this. Something wronged them in a way that they have to defend themselves, they have to be there for themselves to fix it. Officially, maybe they have to fix it like work related situation, they have to find a better work, they have to do something better. If it is like an educational thing, they have to defend their thesis, something like that. Somebody is just like pushing them in a position like they cannot do it, but they have to prove themselves first to themselves and then to you. See, something is moving, something is in the moves. So it is not just like this person is not going to do anything and end all be all. No, it's not like that, okay? You see, it is like the flow of energy. I feel there's a flow of energy, and when it happens, you will feel so good about it. Now, I could read it as like, again, I have to say that as like a money, there's a sudden wealth, there's a poverty card, whatever, the court house and imprisonment. And I'm not going to deep dive into these kind of messages, but what I would like to say is that how does it resonate in your mind? Like this person and this communication with this person, it is about to change in a way that the lack of a certain situation to plenty, and the sudden wealth is talking about the flow of emotions as well as the flow of money. Something will come to you, something is going to move. You will feel so lucky about this situation, you will feel really, really good about this situation because it will make sense. It will make sense, okay? And when it makes sense, and when you feel, okay, I know what I have to do and I know what this person should do, like this kind of maturity is going to bring you guys together in a way that you can actually ask for some kind of union, some kind of new beginnings, something that is going to be so good for you. Like, I think these are all of the messages for you, and I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I hope to see you in the next ones. Bye.